Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
Happy Monday. How was your weekend, Britt?
It was good. Honestly, pretty boring. Going to Charleston next weekend, so had to do a lot of errands and stuff. Chris is finally home. He came home on Friday night at 9 p.m. and I felt like I needed to throw a party. So we're very excited about that. The boys are thrilled. And yeah, so we had a lot of family time. We had baby Owen's birthday party. So shout out baby Owen. He turned 2 on Saturday. There is one thing about my weekend, though, that I have a real bone to pick with everyone. In stores, all of a sudden, like Target, Home Goods, on TV, all of a sudden I keep seeing Christmas shit. It's October 13th.
No, yes.
It is not time to celebrate Christmas. And I have a real problem with that. It makes me really, really mad. Because Owen's birthday was in the mall and all these stores had fucking Christmas trees up. And I was like, what the fuck? It's not time for Christmas. It's not time for Christmas.
Why do people feel the need to push that? We're not even at Halloween yet. We're in prime Halloween season. Can we not just live in the Halloween moment Halloween only has 30 days. People don't start celebrating it until October.
I mean, no holiday needs to be celebrated for more than a month, I think. My personal rule is I don't start celebrating Christmas until the day after Thanksgiving. But I will allow it. I'm okay with seeing it, second week in November, let's say. But before that, before Halloween, hell fucking no.
No. If you are one of these people out here that's out putting Christmas lights up, that's playing Christmas music on October 13th, absolutely not. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Or keep it inside your house. Don't celebrate it to everyone. If you want to celebrate Christmas, fine. But no one else wants to see that shit right now. Or at least I don't. It just gives me anxiety. I'm like, oh my God, I have to buy gifts. I don't know.
We just have too much to go before we get there. We can't rush the process. I actually happen to love October. I love all the fallness of it all. The weather, the football.
Yeah.
Let's just enjoy this while we can and have our Halloween moment. Because too much of a good thing is not a good thing. We don't need a quarter of the year dedicated to Christmas.
No. I mean, I will admit I am kind of a Scrooge. I'm not a big Christmas person. But just because I think everyone makes such a big deal about it. And it ends up being so many events, so many cards, so many presents. It's just so much. And it's we don't need to extend that any further than a month.
1000%. Christmas is definitely, I think, every kid's. Well, it was definitely, for me, Christmas was definitely my favorite holiday. Yeah. It's so much fun.
Christmas is awesome when you're a kid.
And then there's a turn. When do you think that happens? Because I think it's even before the kids thing, because I'm with you. Christmas is not my favorite holiday. I know that when you have kids, it's the work quadruples. So I can definitely understand that for parents. And I think there's the whole, now there's the elf on the shelf and there's people who do extravagant elf on the shelf.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't do that.
No. But there's that competitiveness. You know what I'm saying, right? How much are you going to do to celebrate and all the things? Yeah. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of work. Yeah. But I would say mid-20s or something, you start to take a turn on Christmas. You're kind of it becomes more work, whereas the other holidays are much more relaxed. I mean, Thanksgiving,
great.
Climbing the ranks.
Yeah. I'm not a big Thanksgiving food person, but I don't even care. I just have to show up.
You just
maybe make one thing,
Oh my God. So much more.
Not freezing cold out usually, knock on wood.
Yeah. I kind of think Thanksgiving has become my number one above. So my family, we celebrate Easter. Easter's very whatever to me. It's middle of the road. Obviously 4th of July, summertime, that's always a fun one. That's a party one. That's a fun one. Yeah. But Thanksgiving's the most chill. And it's also the most, and you still have that family time, that good feel, those good vibes type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a very important holiday. You know what I mean? It's just as important as Christmas. So everyone shows up. But yeah, no, I feel it's once you start making your own money and don't need presents and stuff, then it's just meh. But it is also, on the flip side, it's more fun with kids in a lot of ways too, because they're so into it.
True. My dad will talk about that literally every single Christmas, same story. Every single Christmas. Oh, it's just so much more fun with the kids. I remember the one year you wrote to Santa and you asked for a little truck, and I went out to CVS and got that truck, and you were just so excited. And oh my God, it was the best Christmas ever. Like literally, I've heard that story every single year.
Well, they're so easy to please. Kids, they're easy to please.
The magic of it all is really cute.
Yeah. So,
But no, I'm with you. It's too soon. Day after Thanksgiving, that's when the Christmas season, I agree, starts. Acceptable to start with some of it a little bit prior to that, but not October.
not October. It seems like it gets earlier and earlier every year too.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was 80 degrees like a week ago.
Facts.
I could go on and on about this. Get the fucking Christmas trees out of my face.
Totally. I mean, I literally just decorated my place with like little pumpkins last.
Same. Yeah. we decorated like this weekend. So yeah. But
sister.
So that was the most eventful thing of my weekend. How
well, it sounds like it was great. And I'm so happy that Chris is back and you made it, girl. 1 week solo parenting, you made it. That marathon, you crossed that line.
Never again.
Never again. And then we're on to Charleston. But yeah, my weekend was great. So my family and I, as I said on Friday, we went to Penn State to visit my youngest cousin, Eric, who's a senior there. It was great. We got awesome weather. I really feel that I am like my best self at a tailgate. I am just so happy at a tailgate.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
I mean, what's not to like? The sun is shining. There's great food. There's drinks. You can play games. I played cornhole.
Yeah.
It's chill. Everyone's there for a good time. And that's exactly what happened. So unfortunately, I did not get my family to do the Fate of Ophelia dance. I did bring it. It just wasn't going to happen because everyone got there. So it was a very long drive there and back, I will say. Our church van that we rented ended up being a great call. She actually had a name, literally, in the GPS. There was a name for the car, Myrtle Manor. So we called her, right? Like we called her Myrtle the whole time. Myrtle was honestly MVP of the trip. Like Myrtle was a great car, got us there. Yeah, very spacious. It worked out well. But everyone arrived at different times on Friday, and some people didn't get there until like 2 a.m.
Oh, that's brutal.
I know. 2 cars of people did not get there till 2 a.m. So it wasn't going to happen on Friday. We were up and out on Saturday. So it just didn't work out with the timing of it all. But yeah, no, it was great. We had a really good time. Penn State did lose, unfortunately. But outside of that, it was a wonderful weekend. So yeah, no complaints.
Yeah, and it didn't rain on Saturday there, right?
No, it was beautiful. It was like legit beautiful. It was great weather. Yeah, everyone had a good time and it was just fun. And the house we got was gorge. It was like a beautiful view. It was kind of far away from Penn State. It was an hour away. So, but the house itself was awesome. Like enough room for everybody, enough bathrooms, enough beds, like all the things to be comfortable. So that was great. We did have an epic dance party on Saturday night to a lot of Disney songs that then turned into like Whitney, Celine. So
wow. Sounds pretty standard.
Pretty standard,
for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it was great. Like it was a really good time.
How was the drive?
The drive down was okay. We did a lot of 20 questions, I was definitely providing the entertainment for, I would say, the kids in the car. We were doing a lot of games, but it did make it go pretty quick. And, the drive down wasn't too bad. We made really good time with the traffic. We didn't hit any traffic, thank goodness.
Oh, good.
So we got there at like 6 or 7. So we had the whole night, which was great. We played a bunch of card games. On the ride home was a little bit worse. I was not my best self on Sunday morning. I was hurting.
Oh, no.
I was hurting, yes. And I was proud of myself. I put myself to bed on Saturday night. I was like, as well behaved.
Though. Long drive home, hungover.
I woke up and I was like, no. Like I knew. Yeah, it was a tough morning. Me and my cousin Allie were in rough shape. But anywho, in some ways, like the ride home was okay because I slept for like the first solid 3 to 4 hours. And then I was fine. Your girl woke up and we were good to go. So
Good.
it was good, but it was long. It started raining. Yeah, it was a little bit of a long ride. But all in all, I think we did well.
Great.
Yeah. But we did hear some sad news, which is kind of our first topic to talk about today. I was so sad about this. Diane Keaton has died at the age of 79. Diane Keaton, her filmography was honestly pretty iconic. I didn't realize this. I was kind of looking up stuff about her life on the car ride home yesterday. One of her first movies was The Godfather.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And didn't she date Al Pacino?
Yes. So she's from Los Angeles, moved to New York, started working on Broadway, met Woody Allen. They were working on a play together that he was writing. And they dated for a number of years, ended up being big time collaborators. She starred in 8 of his movies. Most famously Annie Hall, where she won an Oscar for that one. But they dated for a bit, broke up, but remained friends. And then shortly after that play, I think it was 1969 when she started in the play. And then The Godfather was early 70s. So she met Al Pacino on the set of The Godfather. They had a 15-year on and off relationship.
Wow. 15 years?
They met early 70s and then they broke it off officially in 1990. And rumor had it that it was really because she gave him an ultimatum, either shit or get off the pot, we're going to get married or we're not. And he wouldn't commit. And so they broke it off. That's the rumor.
Wow.
Yeah. She has stated later in interviews, she's it was best that we didn't get married. He wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have worked out in hindsight. And it was a good thing. But yeah, she said that he was so charming, nonstop talker, just captivating. And she was head over heels for him during the Godfather series.
What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, is Woody Allen the one he the guy that went to jail for sexually assaulting women? Who am I thinking of? The big movie producer.
Oh no, that's oh my God, I'm picturing him in my mind. No, that's not the same person. Harvey Weinstein. That's what you're thinking.
That's it. Yeah.
You're not off though. Woody Allen was controversial. I don't know enough about his story, but from what I do know, he ended up marrying or dating his ex's stepdaughter, Mia Farrow's stepdaughter, I believe. Yeah, there was some age gap, weirdness. You might have to fact check that, but he was controversial for that.
Is it clear how she died? She's, decently young, 79.
No. So no cause of death has been revealed, although it did come out that a good friend of hers went to visit with her a few weeks ago or a few months ago and was reported saying that she was shocked by how much weight she lost. So I'm assuming some type of illness. But yeah, she was in the Godfather series, Father of the Bride series. As I said, Annie Hall, Something's Gotta Give. She did come out and say that Something's Gotta Give was her favorite movie that she did with Jack Nicholson.
Oh, wow.
Also nominated for an Oscar for that. First Wives Club. We know Gina loves First Wives Club. So she kind of had just a stellar resume.
What's Annie Hall? I don't know that one.
Annie Hall was a movie that came out in the 70s. I don't know much about it, but I think I'm going to watch it this week because I do know that she was that was kind of her breakout role or one of her big breakout roles. I guess The Godfather first. They say there's rumors that it's kind of reminiscent of her relationship with Woody Allen. But from what I know about it, it's when she was a quirky leading lady. And I think she has a love story with Woody Allen. And she was wearing not top hats, but wearing wide brimmed hats and ties and vests. And it was a lot about her style that kind of made the headlines in that movie. And that was interesting. Let me actually just do a quick Annie Hall synopsis because now I'm curious. Okay, so comedian Alvy, who Woody Allen plays, examines the rise and fall of his relationship with struggling nightclub singer Annie Hall, who is Diane Keaton. Speaking directly to the audience in front of a bare background, Singer reflects briefly on his childhood and his early adult years before settling in to tell the story of how he and Annie met, fell in love, and struggled with the obstacles of modern romance, mixing surreal fantasy sequences with small moments of emotional drama. So yeah, a rom-com.
Seems pretty progressive, or I don't know. For the time, it seems like that was definitely different. I could see why it got a lot of attention.
Yeah. Came out in 1977. she got a ton of celebrities, like a ton of celebrity tributes and big
Really?
names. Yes, like Leo DiCaprio posted something on Instagram about her.
Oh, damn.
Steve, I know, and I feel like he never posts anything.
Yeah.
Steve Martin, Jane Fonda, Kate Hudson, Goldie Hawn, Bette Midler, Robert De Niro, Mandy Moore, Sarah Jessica Parker,
Wow.
Cynthia Nixon, Jen Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, Octavia Spencer. Like the names go on and
Wow.
on.
I mean, she
Yeah.
must have been like a great person. She must have been very well liked to have that many people.
That's what everyone was saying like similar things. Like a big theme is that they said she was very funny and just like very lighthearted, very funny. And a ton of people kept saying the word original and like unique, that she kind of just marched to her own drummer, that she was incredibly creative with her style, with her fashion. I feel like that's what I think about. Like any interview I saw with her, she had like a really cool outfit.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I know. So RIP. It's really sad
R.I.P.
about that one.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Hate to see people dying. What was the other thing we were talking about? Nicole Kidman?
Yeah, so we've never talked about this. So this has been news for a while.
I feel like Life of a Showgirl, it was like right before that
Yeah,
album dropped. It just got overshadowed, which I was like, I wonder if they did that a little bit on purpose. I don't know.
But yeah, as it's been reported, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban are donezo. They filed for, or I think it was announced September 30th, that they are getting divorced after 19 years of marriage. She's 58 years old, and they have 2 kids together. I think they're like teenagers, 2 daughters. She was recently in an interview with Harper's Bazaar that came out this week. And she said, she kind of alluded to it. She didn't comment on it directly, but she said, there's something to knowing that no matter how painful or how difficult or how devastating something is, there's a way through. You're not going to be able to numb it. You're going to have to feel it, and it's going to feel insurmountable at times. You're going to feel like you're broken, but if you move gently and slowly, and it can take an enormous amount of time, it does pass. So obviously, probably alluding to the fact that she's really going through it right now. I mean, 20 years is a long time.
Yeah, I thought it was 25. It's 20.
They were married for 19 years. They met in 2005.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like I had them with my like celebs that will never break up. Like with like
Ooh.
Tom Hanks and like Rita Wilson.
Brittany, I literally was just gonna say Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. Like,
Yeah.
if they break up, it's over.
Yeah. Celebrities
Who
can't
else?
be in relationships. I mean, if Taylor and Travis, once they're married, if they break up, celebrities can't be in relationships. I will never believe in celebrity love ever again.
See, I agree, because I feel like she's never been happier, but they haven't been together long enough for me to put them in the category of
Agree.
like Tom Hanks, Rita Wilson are number one. You know who's another one that's kind of like a low key couple that's been together forever? Kevin Bacon and
Yes.
Kira Sedgwick.
Oh, yeah. I like Kevin Bacon.
I do too. And they're cute. They like post themselves dancing. Like they're in love.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I thought Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban were.
But but I have had this thought about her before. I swear. I've seen some things come out about this. There is a part of me that always thought like Nicole Kidman has done many a movie, and I know she's an actress, and like I'm not trying to shame anybody or whatever, but she does movies, and she's done more than one where she's like having an affair with like a young hot stud.
That's weird.
This is a theme, I swear. And so that is like I feel like throw the flag a little on that.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird. She came out with Baby Girl this year, which was with Harris Dickerson, which was like totally just about like she's like playing this high-powered CEO who doesn't have a good sex life with her husband. She meets Harris Dickerson and she's able to like explore that. She also was in a movie, I can't remember the name of it, but her love interest was Zac Efron. That came out like a year ago.
Oh, I didn't see that.
20 years ago, she played an actress who I think had like an affair with Joaquin Phoenix when he was like a young guy. She like, I don't know. It's just a recurring theme.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But I guess a source did tell people that they've been living separately for a while now. She does a ton of movies. I feel like she's away all the time. He was on tour. So the source said that it really hasn't been a secret. It seemed a little bit inevitable. And then also something came out recently where there's rumors that Keith Urban might be dating his guitar player, Maggie Baugh. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. She's 25 years old, but I guess like he was playing a show and he was singing this song called The Fighter, which was written for Nicole famously. And he changed a lyric. This original lyric was, when they're trying to get to you, baby, I'll be the fighter. And he sang it as, when they're trying to get to you, Maggie, I'll be your guitar player.
I mean, to say her name and to change it like that drastically. I thought you were going to change like one word. I feel like that's pretty telling. Oh, that stinks. It always happens where the guy gets like the younger girl.
I know. One thing I did find out about her, did you know she dated Lenny Kravitz?
No. I always get her mixed up with Gwyneth Paltrow, though. Like, they're the same person to me, so.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess I can see that. They both have great dating histories.
Yeah, I feel like they look alike. Like, I don't know. I always mix them up. Nicole Kidman, though, is in Big Little Lies.
Yes. You know who else, just to go back to the power couple conversation, there's a couple others that I think if they break up, I'm putting this one with the Tom Hanks, Rita Wilson. They're not married, but Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
Oh, yeah.
They've been together for like forever, and they're so cute. I'm obsessed. And then also Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And she's like way above his league, I think. But I like it even more because of that. It's like, I don't know.
Obviously, for me, Dak Shepard and Kristen Bell. Like, I think if they break
up, that's a good one. Yeah. I used to put Tom Brady and Giselle in that, but they bit the dust a long time ago.
I put that more on him than her.
Oh, same.
Like when he retired then unretired, I was like, oh, I mean,
same. Yeah.
It's over.
He had like a year or two where I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Tom?
Yeah. Oh, also one more. And ironically, I started watching some of her Netflix show last night, her documentary, Victoria and David Beckham.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that documentary. Just came out?
Just came out, 3 episodes. It's really all about her start with the Spice Girls, and a lot about, it goes between real time where she's putting on a show for Paris Fashion Week. So it's like flipping between her team actively putting that together and then kind of highlights of like how she built her fashion and beauty empire. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, wow. Is there like any good Spice Girls material?
They do talk about the Spice Girls, just how like instant it was, just their climb to fame, and how I didn't really think about this, but like it made sense. She was saying how when it all just ended, because you kind of forget the Spice Girls weren't even together, you know, in the public eye for more than 2 years before they called it quits. They really just had that one huge album. Yeah. But they were like such a moment. And then she was saying how, you know, she knew she wasn't the best singer or the best dancer. So once that ended, it was really hard for her to figure out what's next. And she tried to do a solo career for a while, but she just got a ton of flack. And like, she said that was like one of the hardest times for her because all of a sudden she goes, when she first met David, he was kind of a no-name footballer. I mean, known amongst the football like community, but just globally, her fame was so much higher than his, and she had more money and like all the things.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. And then once Spice Girls ended, she, you know, had a baby. She's all of a sudden living in Manchester, kind of being like a housewife without her own real identity. And it was just really difficult for her. So yeah, that was kind of like an interesting thing that I feel like I didn't really realize. And then she kind of had that same imposter syndrome when she started working in fashion and beauty because and even what was really interesting about the docuseries was like she had some big names being interviewed about her. Anna Wintour was on it talking about.
Oh,
I know. And I feel like Anna Wintour does not just like do a lot of media facing things often.
She seems picky.
Totally. So I think it was a big deal that she was in the docuseries, but she was saying like when Victoria Beckham first kind of came on the scene, she was more so known as, Posh Spice, but really like a wag, you know, David Beckham's wife.
Yeah.
A lot of times when celebrities, you know, try to launch something, they're not true designers. And so she wasn't really taken seriously. And she had that same like imposter syndrome of her being like the least talented Spice Girl. Now she's, you know, a designer who's not really credible. So it was an interesting show and I enjoyed it. I think Victoria Beckham might be one of my style icons. Like everything she wore in the docuseries, I just loved. And her house is so beautiful. Her kitchen, like, I don't know. She's just got it going on.
I'm going to look up her fashion. Ready to wear fashion.
Simple, very British. I feel like it's like
Love
very
British.
sophisticated. She's just like, it's all tailored stuff.
Yeah, a little like trendy though, not boring. Simple but not boring, I would say.
Simple but not boring. We love that.
That's you.
Oh my God,
That's
Brittany,
your
thank you.
style.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying. That's what I'm going for. Oh my God, Gina was so funny. She roasted me about when we were talking about style, and she was like, when you called your style elegant, I said, that's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you,
I knew what
Brittany.
you meant.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, okay, that's fair. But anywho, so yeah, final news of the day is some Taylor talk. She announced this morning on GMA that she is doing a 6-part docuseries of the Eras Tour. It's to be released on December 12th on Disney Plus. We're obviously thrilled about this. We cannot wait to watch. But we're also very excited because we think there's a chance.
There is a chance. That's a fact.
There's a chance we could be featured in this docuseries. We're just saying.
Legit.
Do you want to tell the story?
Oh, we haven't told that on here yet?
I don't know.
Oh, well, we'll tell it again. Sure.
Let's tell it again.
Yeah, when we went to the Eras Tour in Miami, we were on the floor, like very close because we have great Swiftie karma. And there was this girl next to us who was wearing like the full-on Tortured Poets costume. Like it was exactly the same. She must have bought it somewhere. But during the surprise song, I think it was Lommel, yeah, when she was like singing, the girl was like next, or she was what, like in front of us kind of singing, and the camera, there was like a camera there that was shooting clearly for something, was like shooting her, and you know, because of that, by default, all of us singing right behind her the surprise song. So yeah, we could be in that.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that the Eras Tour shows, it's definitely in Wembley. It's definitely when Travis picked her up. But we're pretty sure that there's also part of it was filmed in Miami where we went because she's wearing a certain outfit. Florence is in it. Florence was there when we were there doing,
Was Florence in Vancouver?
I don't know.
Because it says, like, if you Google it, it says, like, footage from the last show, like, Vancouver.
Oh, then maybe that.
I mean, they were definitely filming in Miami. She wore the same costumes all 3 nights.
That's why we think it's possible, because we think that there is footage from Miami. We, like Brittany said, there was a camera crew that filmed us. They were really focused on the other girl, but we were in the shot.
There's no way they could cut us out of the shot.
No, there's no way that they could cut us out. So just saying, keep your eyes peeled for the two of us and G potentially making it into this docuseries. We will lose our ever-loving minds if that happens.
Look for a girl with face tattoos and a cat shirt.
Can't miss her.
But yeah, I'm so excited for Tortured Poets, like to relive that, the best 11 minutes of my life. I've watched like the bootleg version of Tortured Poets performance, and it's amazing. So yeah, the like real Disney Plus one is going to be unreal. And I'm pumped that it's 6 episodes. I thought she was going to do a documentary, but it was going to be like, a movie, 2 hours or whatever.
I know, same. It's going to be a lot of content. So
December 12th. And it sounds like they're going to do 2 a week.
Oh, sick. Perfect.
Well, they said they dropped the first 2 on December 12th, so it might be 1 a week after that, but.
Cool. Well, we're here for it. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Anything else we have for today?
Not really. I don't think so.
Everyone have a wonderful week.
Yeah. And make sure to like us, follow us, tag us, comment at us at snitchinpod on TikTok and Instagram. Check out our website, www.snitchinpodcast.com, and tell everyone you know about us. And don't forget about snitch sessions on the website.
Yeah. Check it out on the website for sure. And again, another plug for our book club. In a few weeks, we're going to be reading Untamed by Glennon Doyle. So definitely get in on that.
Well, thanks all.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.